What's up, YouTubers? Today I got a special video. I always have friends asking me sometimes when they have stuff that they're in the market to sell. Either they ask me if I want to buy it, or they ask me if I'm interested in trying to help them sell it. An individual actually asked me if I would take a look at these three statues. They came from down in Mexico. Now I don't even know really what the person's trying to get for them, or if I would even be able to afford them, but the story was so interesting that I wanted to take a minute and share it with you. And I had asked him if it was okay if I shoot a quick video, and at least then I'll have people leaving comments and stuff on there. So the story goes that they were doing some work down in Mexico, where this individual has family and stuff, and he was down there visiting, and they dug up a cave under a building when they were doing construction work on it, and they found a bunch of these little statues. My first thoughts were, well, how do we even know they're real? What do we know about them? And this and that. And the guy actually told me, well, he ended up sending these three to a college, and he has some paperwork here that I'm going to show you guys too. The thing I really liked about these statues is as you move the statue, you start to see different things in the statues. As in different animals, as you spin it, as you twist it. So I'm going to show you first just a little bit about what we have. It just says, you know, that it was found in some caves in, how do you pronounce that name? Guanajuato, Mexico. And I'm going to show you the write-up that the college, this came from, some of these papers came from the Corpus Christi State University. And a Dr. Carril did a study on them, because the individual wanted to find out if they were real or not. I'm going to pan through the paperwork so you can kind of pause, read it, then play, and then pause it again and read some more. That way I'm not sitting here reading all of this to you. I got a little bit of the papers a little out of order there. So they supposedly came from the Olmec civilization. And there's actually, the professor gave a timeline to submit with the paperwork.
How much, 1000 BC?
1000 BC. This just gives you a little time to kind of read through. You can pause it, read the paper, and see what you think. Look at this, something I find interesting too when I read it. The art forms with Olmec influence have been found from Veracruz all the way to the Pacific Ocean. So we're talking from the east side of South America all the way to the south side of South America. Just kind of interesting. And then right here is just a timeline, just so you understand. They included this with it. You have your civilization dates all the way back to 1000 BC, pre-classic, classic, and post-classic. And then like right here we got Olmec all the way back there. That was in Mexico. And then they have, as you go down, it has all the different countries, and then all the different civilizations are in here. Now, So now that I showed you the paperwork, we're gonna just take a minute and we're gonna look at these statues. Now, one of them, he loans one of these statues to a museum, and when they were closing the museum down, they ended up snapping the foot, which is right there, if you can see. It's balancing on the foot right now, and then they snapped part of the headpiece off, which I have sitting right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a little zoom in real quick. And you can tell me what you think. I mean, if you think these are real, I mean, the professor said he thinks they're real. I think they're real cool to look at, especially having the opportunity to hold them. Something that's been held a long, long time ago is pretty neat. And if you see something that you think that I missed, let me know. We may not have caught everything that we've seen on them.
Did you say about 3D?
Yep, I'm going to get to that here. 1 second. Now, someone said they think there's something there that has to do with the solar system or something. I don't really see it or understand that part yet, but we're going to take a little look. So I'm going to start out with this one right here to show you a little bit more. Something that I found really interesting. So when you look at it at this angle, I'm sure y'all just see the little person. Okay? But now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it and I'm going to lay it down carefully. Okay. Now, tell me what you think you see. I mean, you can post a comment. Just tell me if you just think it's coincidence or what. So, I'm going to slowly go into it. Now, some people know, I'm sure, that like Aztecs and Mayans, they were big into blood rituals. They did do sacrifices to the gods. And when I look at that, I kind of see something that looks like, some people might say like Satan looks, or a demon. Is it just coincidental, I wonder? You know, I mean, some people say, well, if you look long enough at anything, you'll start to see other things there. Okay, now if you look at this one right here, let me move it over so you don't have the background there. Okay, so you can kind of see that a little bit. But what we found interesting, when you put it this way, and then you come down a little bit, you kind of see the eyes of something, some sort of animal looking at you. Let me know what kind of animal you see. I'm kind of curious to hear your comments, so please post comments. That's the real reason I'm sharing this with you guys. Part of me sees like maybe a frog of some sort. I don't know. I think they're pretty incredible to see. And then this one, I'm not really going to move it because I don't want anything happening where his foot is broke a little bit and the earpiece is broke a little bit. Still an incredible item to have in your collection. Someone said they see like a second person kind of over him. I can kind of see, I mean, to me it looks like a headpiece, but it also looks like maybe there's the headpieces here, and then there is something coming up behind him, which is kind of strange. It's too bad that, you know, someone didn't take as good care as somebody else would have. But it's still, like I said, an incredible piece. I have never even heard of the Olmec until I started reading up on this professor. But like I said, the one that I find the most interesting is that middle one. For me, when I look at it like this, laying down, I kind of see what looks like a demon. Or the devil. I mean, I don't know if that's coincidental or if when they designed it, they made it that way. Like I said, just interesting. The gentleman that has these, he's looking to sell them. Asked me if it was anything I'd be interested or know anybody that might be interested. I do a lot of wheeling and dealing with different people. That's kind of the reason we've been doing a lot of the chicken videos. My son wants to start a business, and I told him, I said, what better way to start a business than with chickens? Easy way to make money. I mean, people will buy them for food, people buy them for pets, people will buy them for eggs. And we kind of want to have a variety of stuff on our channel to try to grow it. Like I said in other videos, we're fixing to do a free silver giveaway where we're going to give away some silver coins, some old silver coins. And to try to boost up subscriber count. Trying different angles, kind of just see if I see anything else there. And who knows, later on when I'm watching this, I might see something that I missed earlier.
The serpent, the snake, the head of the snake. Look at the eyes.
You can see the head of the snake. I didn't notice that until he just pointed it out to me. You see the snake kind of coming over the top of it, the serpent. And I mean, if you read the Bible, you figure your first introduction in the Bible is of Lucifer being the snake, the serpent that caused people to have their original sin. I gotta say, these are some pretty interesting pieces he has. Hit me up with some comments. Let me know what you guys think. We'd love to hear your feedback and stuff. And really hope you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And we got some good videos upcoming, so really hope you enjoyed this video. And you guys take care. Have a great one. And remember, Tsquare Talk. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Now time to stand.
Real quick, as I was putting my phone down, I noticed I was looking at the first statue. How it kind of looks like there's like a face in there that I hadn't noticed either before. Okay, now cover that other part.
See the face?
I do almost see like a whole nother face there. And then you can see it on that first one. I can't really zoom in much more, but if you look right, I'm going to put my finger to kind of point it. Right here, kind of see a face of some sort right here. I gotta say, these statues are pretty incredible. I mean, the 3D that they put into these statues, it's almost unbelievable that they had any kind of technology back then to even think of stuff like this. But hit me up with some comments, and hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we really look forward to seeing your comments. And take care, guys. Bye-bye.